This was a rough one. I knew it was going to happen. I called it from the start. This could be a rough one, but the games I expected to be rough were not the rough ones. What's going on here? 7-7 on the week brings my overall to 64, 41-1 if I count that. 66% of the games I've picked are correct so far, so it's okay. We were doing a lot better at the start of the season, but things are finally starting to turn around. We'll see how things look and work on improving. Chiefs, Broncos, Mahomes hurt. Broncos still take the L. The lead was just too much for that weak Broncos offense to counteract. Dolphins, Bills. Bills didn't look good in this game, but they ended up winning still. Just thanks to the Dolphins being the Dolphins. So overall, Bills took that win. Jags, Bengals. I mean, rough game, but the Bengals, they suck. Sorry to say it. Bengals are real bad team. So next we got the Vikings, Lions. I really wanted the Lions to win this one. I thought that they would come out seeking some vengeance there. They didn't end up doing it, but it was a very, very hard-fought game. Matthew Stafford does what he does, puts up stats. He's Stat Padford, is what his nickname is. So Stat Padford went up, put some good stats up, but couldn't get the W. Kirk Cousins went off. Raiders, Packers. I didn't think the Raiders were going to look this bad. This was a game I thought would be close. But Packers just absolutely dominated them. Rodgers went off. 6 total touchdowns, 400 passing yards. Gosh dang. Rams, Falcons. Falcons continue to be the worst team in the league. I mean, I'm sorry. I'll insult the Dolphins all I want, but the Falcons might be the worst team in the league. Now, Matt Ryan's hurt. I think Matt Schaub getting into the lineup might actually be good for the Falcons. I hate to say it, but it's possible. But Dan Quinn needs to be fired literally this week. And if he's not, I don't know what's going on with that team. Dan Quinn needs to be fired as head coach. Texans, Colts. I thought this one would be a super close game. I wanted to pick the Colts super bad, but I didn't. And then Colts won. So Colts are a very good team this year. Don't sleep on them. 49ers, Redskins in a playing literally in a lake. Obviously, very low-scoring game, 9-0. 49ers won. Redskins couldn't get anything going at all. No shocker. I mean, great defense against awful field conditions. There's not much you can do. You know I hated picking the Giants here. You know I did. But Cardinals, they don't have any players around them. I mean, Giants really don't either, but gosh dang. Cardinals won it. I'm very impressed. Kyler's going off 3 in a row. They're playing well. Chargers, Titans. Chargers are same tier as Dolphins and Falcons. Bottom tier of the NFL. They suck. They can't win anything. Titans aren't a good team. Ryan Tannehill was quarterback and still beat the Chargers. That's all I can say. Saints, Bears. I mean, what can you say? You're not going to win a game when you have Mitch Trubisky at quarterback anymore. I mean, you got to cut the cord on Mitch Trubisky. That's just a fact of life. Offense put up literally no points. Literally no points. They put up a field goal. And I'm not going to count these garbage time touchdowns. They had 2 garbage time touchdowns at the end of the game. Mitchell Trubisky threw 100 yards, 0 touchdowns. What's the point? He statistically looked good just because garbage time at the end of the game when he was playing against literal college backups that came in. Great for you, Mitch. Pad your stats all you want, but it was an awful game and you're never going to win a game. I mean, they got dominated by the Saints. Rough game. Ravens, Seahawks. Ravens impressed me. Ravens impressed me quite a bit. Seahawks, you know. I still think they're a decent team, but the Ravens just played too well. Played too well that game. Eagles, Cowboys. Eagles, they suck. I mean, I hate to say it, they suck. I thought they would come back with a vengeance here against a divisional opponent. They blow though. They blow. Patriots, Jets, biggest schmanging of a lifetime. Let's get into Week 8, baby. Starting off with Thursday night. Awful primetime game. Vikings, Redskins. Vikings going to absolutely give these people hands. Kirk Cousins at home. He plays well. Seahawks, Falcons. No-brainer, give me the Seahawks. Matt Schaub, I think, will add some spark to that offense, but guess what? That doesn't mean the defense isn't the worst defense in the NFL, and it is. Falcons have the worst defense in the league. It's just a fact. Broncos, Colts. I don't think the Broncos have an offense to keep up with the Colts. I don't think they do. Colts still just a team of backups pretty much, and they're still dominating. It's crazy. Bucks, Titans. I want to pick the Titans here, but I got to pick the Bucks. I don't know why. The turnover machine sucks, but he's had a full week, a bye week to prep back. The turnover machine might do something. Cardinals, Saints. You know I want to pick the Cardinals here, but I can't go against the Saints at home. Potential Drew Brees return. Should be Drew Brees return, but we'll see how it goes. I think that Saints win it. Bengals, Rams. I mean, kind of a no-brainer here. Rams at home. They're going to dominate the Bengals. Bengals suck. Eagles, Bills. I'm not going to pick the Eagles. Eagles just suck. Any decent defense, they have no chance of doing anything against. So we'll go ahead and you already know it. Give me those Bills, even though they didn't play well against the Dolphins. Chargers, Bears. Phillip Rivers has no chance against a decent defense. I know the Bears defense is tired of having to pitch shutouts because Mitch Trubisky can't put up a single point. So it's going to be a low-scoring affair, but too much pressure, and I mean Phillip Rivers is not athletic enough to handle these Bears front four. Giants, Lions. Give me the Lions. They played very good offense last week, and Giants defense is still pitiful. Jets, Jags. I know it's awful picking the Jets after Sam Darnold had one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. It was Nathan Peterman level, but give me the Jets. Give me the Jets over the Jags here. Weird pick, but I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. Well, Panthers 49ers, right? I want to pick the Panthers here. The 49ers are going to lose the game eventually. That's just how it is. I don't think it's going to be against Kyle Allen's Panthers. Could be against Christian McCaffrey's Panthers, though. Just saying. But I'm going to give the 49ers the win here. Raiders, Texans. Give me the Texans. I think it's going to be a very close game, but give me the Texans. Browns, Patriots. You know I want to pick the Browns here, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Packers, Chiefs. Got to give it to the Packers. Obviously, one of the most dominant offenses in the league all of a sudden. I mean, out of nowhere. They've just been getting better every week. Chiefs have no Patrick Mahomes. Go ahead, give me the Packers to win this one. Sorry, Matt Moore, you're not winning. Dolphins, Steelers. What an awful primetime game. Monday Night Football has sucked this year. But you already know it. Give me the Steelers. Boom. Dolphins could win it, though. Just saying.